Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So originally today my plan was to review Dark Age by Pierce Brown, the fifth book in the Red Rising series, but my plans kind of got a little messed up because I had to set up and plan for my art exhibition that is happening for the month of June. My art will be showcased in the main library or the main exhibit lobby area for the main YMCA in downtown Detroit. So that's cool. And that kind of took up quite a lot of time setting up all the paintings and doing all that stuff. So I didn't get to get into Dark Age the way I wanted to. So hopefully I can get it done this weekend and get the review up next week. But today I want to talk about the magic system that Brandon Sanderson created in the Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarian series. One of the specific powers. So I guess this is technically an episode of Power Play. So remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And let's begin. So, this ability that I want to talk about is one of the Smedry talents, because in the Alcatraz and the Evil Librarian series, the Smedry family all have what is known as talents. They are specific abilities that are unique and very strange and very quirky, and it is unique to this family. Like, if you are born a blood Smedry, you will get an ability, but if you marry a Smedry, you get a copy of their ability. So, that's kind of an interesting aspect. I've never seen a magic system where a person can gain the ability through marriage. That's really unique. And I think it's really cool that Brandon kind of added something like that in there. I think the magic in the Alcatraz series has to be one of Brandon's most interesting magic systems. If you want to call the entire, all those types of magic that exist in that book a single magic system, like I think it's one of his most unique ones that he's done. And it's really creative and it's like really out there. And he uses it in some really interesting ways. But the one that really stands out to me the most is the one that the main character has called the breaking talent. So it seems very straightforward in that he has the ability to break things. So say he wants to unlock a door and instead of using a key, he basically can touch the door and it'll break the lock. So in the beginning of the series, Alcatraz, whenever he uses his ability, he is kind of doing it accidentally. He doesn't have great control over it, and it just kind of breaks random things. But it's kind of fairly surface level and stuff. He'll break like concrete and like as he's walking and stuff like that sometimes, and like break doors and things. Apart from breaking just regular things like an unbreakable sword or concrete or anything like that, he has broken some ethereal things. He broke language for a little bit, for a second, for a person. He broke the rest of the Smedry talents, at least that's the interpretation of what happened. So I wonder if Alcatraz could break other things, like similar to like breaking the laws of physics, like officially breaking those laws, not just, subverting them. Even though a lot of the laws of physics and things that we know are technically wrong in that world because of the way information is changed and goofed around. The ability to break both physical and ethereal and cognitive, basically, objects, I think is really, really cool. This idea of being able to break language or being able to break other people's powers or being able to just like break a concept and stuff like that is it makes it so much more powerful. So this idea of Alcatraz being able to break things that are not physical, like language or powers or something like that, it makes me wonder in like a situation if he went up against like straight up magic that's not like the oculider magic that he uses. Like if he went up against someone like from Harry Potter or something, could he like break their spells or break their magic, like, or break their wands and stuff? Just something simple as that. Like how could you defeat somebody who can just magically break stuff and dismantle whatever you're doing? Like I wonder how that kind of ability will work in like a grander scale. Could you like break something that's kind of nebulous like against someone's will? Like say a situation where he's in like a big battle, could he somehow force a formation to break at a crucial moment or something like that? Could something like that be done? That would be a really interesting idea. I just wonder how far it could be taken. Brandon has shown it to be really, really versatile. So he basically shown the basic side of it, and then he showed the amazing side of it. And I'm kind of curious as to like what all can be done in there. I don't know if he ever plans to go into greater detail on it or if it's just something he kind of wants readers to stew on, but it's definitely something that's stuck in my head. So I definitely wanted to talk about it on the channel for a little bit, see how you all feel about an interesting ability like that. The idea of being able to break anything, whether it be physical or mental or like ethereal or concept based or something like that. Like, I just think that very nebulous kind of thing is very interesting because for the reason I've already said, it's because it kind of gets my brain going. It gets me thinking a lot, and it just kind of sparks the imagination quite a bit. So yeah, the breaking talent is one of many talents that exist within the magic system that Brandon created for the Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarian series. And I have a series review for that series up here on the channel. If you haven't seen it, you can check that out. So let me go ahead and wrap up by asking, have you all run across any really interesting or unique magic systems that really spark the imagination? If you have, let me know about them in the comments down below. Remember to hit that like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace.